Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Life Ministry. Set Free from that Trap Life Ministry podcast. Set Free from the Trap Life Ministry podcast. I'm on here to share. I'm not all good. Everything is not all good. I don't have it all together. Okay, so I can't go around making up stuff. Oh, I'm good. How you doing? Everything good, good. No, it's not. I can't make it without Jesus. I need Jesus Christ every single day. So stress. Let's talk about stress, worry, anxiety. Okay? Stress, worry, and anxiety. Going around saying no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries, that don't help. So I know I got a relationship with Christ. I know what type of world I live in. I'm making a choice to release my problems into the hands of Jesus Christ every day. The stress, the worry, the anxiety. First Peter 5:7 says, pour out all your worries, your stress upon him and leave it there. So every day I'm doing this. I'm giving all my problems over to Jesus Christ. I'm pouring out all the stress, the worry, anxiety. Because when you carry stress and anxiety, then you'll cuss folks out. When you carrying a bunch of weight, carrying a bunch of baggage, then you will cuss folks out. You will call people out their name. You will take your problems out on other people because you refusing to give it over to Jesus Christ. You'll go off on people. You'll cuss folks out. Men and women will cuss folks out because they going through something, but they too prideful to give it over to Christ because they think they can handle it. That's called pride. That's pride. And that's happening today in the world. People carrying all this baggage, carrying all this stuff, won't give it over to Jesus. And they going around cussing folks out and acting crazy and end up in jail. Pride. Okay? They too full of pride to get their problems over to Christ. But they'll go out and take it out on people, try to get high to numb the pain. Getting high and getting drunk ain't gonna get rid of the problem. And so many people are carrying so much stuff, but they won't give it over to Jesus. That's why people act like they do, because they're carrying all this baggage and all this weight, but they won't give it over to Christ. And Jesus Christ wants to help them, but they too full of pride. They too full of themselves because they think they got everything all together, and they don't. But the devil is using pride to keep them where they at, taking out all their problems and all their stuff, cussing at folks, and then they end up getting locked up. But they too full of pride to get their problems over to Jesus Christ. They're too full of pride. So I'm making a choice to release my problems into the hands of Jesus Christ. I give all my problems over to Jesus. That way I'm not carrying nothing, and I'm standing firm in the faith every day. Every single day, pour out all your stress and worry on him and leave it there. And that's what I'm doing every day. I'm casting all my cares, all my anxieties, all my cares. I'm putting it in God's hands. We're standing firm in the faith. And I'm praying for the man or woman that's carrying bitterness, unforgiveness. I'm praying that you would give all that stuff over to Christ. You would give all of your problems over to Christ. You would swallow your pride and release your problems over to Christ. You would cast all your cares, all your anxieties on Jesus, Peter 5:7, and stand firm in the faith. If you give it over to him, he can help you. But if you don't give it over to him, he can't help you. And I'm praying for the people in this world that are carrying all this baggage, that one day they will swallow their pride and surrender their hands by choice and say, Jesus, I give you all this stuff. Instead of going off on folks and cussing at folks because you going through something and you don't want to give it over to Jesus. So I'm releasing my problems into the hands of Jesus Christ. Peter 5:7 verse 8 said, cast all your cares, all your anxieties on Jesus and stand firm in the faith. That's Peter 5:7 verse 8. And I'm giving it over to Jesus. The stress, the worry, the anxiety. It says right here, I can give it over to him. That's what I'm making a choice to do right now. Every day I'm giving my problems over to Jesus. Okay, right here it says in Peter 5:7 verse 8, it says to cast all your cares. It says, cast all your anxieties on him. He cares for you. Be alert. Be of a sober mind. Be of a sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Resist him and stand firm in faith. Be of a sober mind. See, a sober mind comes when you give your problems over to Christ. When you carry stress and worry, then the devil can mess up your mind. Anxiety, worry, and complaining don't solve nothing. Every day I'm making the choice to give my problems over to Jesus Christ and stand firm in the faith. That's Peter 5 and 7, verse 8. Casting all my cares and my anxieties on Jesus and standing firm in the faith. I know that Jesus Christ cares. He said in Psalm 68, verse 19, daily he's bearing my burdens. So I'm giving my problems over to him every day. It's in his hands. He got it. I'm not carrying no stress, no worry, no anxiety, and complaining don't solve nothing. It don't change nothing. I'm giving it over to him, trusting him in the good times and the rough times. That's Peter 5 and 7, verse 8. Cast all your cares on him. Be of a sober mind. Sober thinking come from Jesus Christ. So I just pray somebody will give all their stress and their worry over to Jesus. You will swallow your pride because Jesus Christ can handle your problems better than you can. That's Peter 5 and 7, verse 8, and Psalm 68, verse 19. Daily he bears the burdens. Once again, Peter 5 and 7, verse 8. That's located in the Bible, and Psalm 68, verse 19. And it's a faith walk. Bye-bye.